Good afternoon, parents. I trust that you've enjoyed a wonderful Eid break. We come back to the last quarter of the school year, and it's going to be a very busy quarter. We're doing our map testing in week 8, and we've been using the IXL platform to practice and prepare the learners for that map testing. So this week we've just been doing map testing, and I wanted you to look at this video because I'm using one of the learners' videos to show you how to check the performance or the amount of practice that learners have spent or scored on different activities. So this will give you an idea of how much of time they've spent practicing, and also it will show you how many skills they have mastered. Now I'm using Ahmed's IXL, and what we're going to do is we first go to analytics, and if we go into analytics, we will see that there is a tab that is called scores. So I go into scores, and what I'm going to do here under scores is I'm going to put on the skills plan, because if I don't put on the skills plan, it won't configure the scoring according to the skills plan the learners have been set. So you can see that here we have Ahmed's math, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go back and reset it by tapping on it again, and then you can see that Ahmed has covered a percentage of 37% for math. He's mastered 23% and he's practiced 40%, so that's a total of 37%. Now the school has asked us to make sure that we have a minimum practice amount of 31%, but I'm going to say, learners need to push a little bit further than that, because that will prepare them better for the map test. If you note that your learner is below that 31%, they can move steadily towards that, but we will be checking on Monday again to see who has increase the scores to the required level. I will then have to contact parents directly in private to discuss how we can improve learners' practice time. I'm going to go over to the reading. So you'll have your math, you have your reading, and you'll see that Ahmed has 35 for reading. So in all levels or in all skills or major skills, Ahmed has performed above the required level. But I would like to see, even with Ahmed, I've told him that he has to go up to 50%. So what I want to see is I want to see that learners can at least get up to the minimum of 31%. So if you want to check on the skills, let me go through it again with you. You're basically going to go over to analytics, and then in analytics you're going to go to scores, and then you're going to put the skills plan on, and then once you put it on, and then you can go over to either math, reading, or language, and then you'll be able to have an idea of how much of time Ahmed has, or how much of time your son has spent practicing his IXL. Parents, next week we will be carrying on with normal curriculum work. So the plans have been sent out to parents, and I want us just to be prepared for that also. So in the time after school, learners need to, especially this weekend, learners need to improve their performance on IXL. So I'm looking forward to seeing some increased scores in class, and I hope that you have yourself a wonderful weekend. Thank you, parents. Just another note is that next week we will be doing a pre-test for math that will be done on Monday, but that is not something that learners would prepare for, and it is also not graded. So it is just basically to see how much learners understand about the subject they're going to be taught, or the topic that they're going to be dealing with. Also, there will be a science test, but I will let you know via the Teams chat about that test. I hope that you have yourself a wonderful weekend, parents, and please monitor that learners are spending time on IXL. I thank you for your cooperation. Enjoy.